here at Savage Gulf State Park, now a state park. It used to be a state natural area. It's one of Tennessee's newest state parks. It was managed by South Cumberland State Park before.
So here at Savage Gulf State Park, we hope to show you some beautiful overlooks, the amazing stone door, and hopefully we will see Ranger Falls, provided that the creek is not flooded too badly.
Yes. So right here behind us, you see this beautiful waterfall, is Laurel Falls. Really easy, just to track down the set of steps up there to get down here. It's right behind the ranger station.
Yes, about 200 yards from the ranger station.
Really easy to get to, so don't miss that when you make your way to the Stone Door Trailhead. It's pretty, pretty. We're not even a mile in yet, and we are fixing to come to our first overlook. I think it's Laurel Gulf Overlook. Is that the name of it? There is a sign up here. We'll check the sign. Few ice flowers along the way. Starting here at the Stone Door Trail. We've almost made it out to the Stone Door. It's a mile from the parking lot to Stone Door, and then we will head down into the Gulf.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I think it's Big Creek Gulf down there, and if we make it to Ranger Falls, it's going to end up being about an 8-mile hike. So
the only thing stopping us is if Big Creek is flooded.
yeah,
we've never seen it flooded, but we did recently get some hard rains, and that's why we're out here today, because our waterfalls have been really dry here lately.
yeah. So it's time to start exploring some waterfalls since we got some rain, and we are prepared today. Let me show you. We are wearing our boots,
just in case we got to do a creek crossing.
Just in case there's a creek crossing. We've made it to the Stone Door Overlook. I think we've brought you here, I don't know, a couple of 2 or 3 times. But it's just such a beautiful place. And 1 mile to get here to the overlook. I'm gonna go down this way first this time. I normally go to the left, but let's head this way. Got a little footbridge to cross. Okay, so right there, hopefully you can see it in the camera, that is the Stone Door. We'll check out the overlook here, and then we'll walk you through the Stone Door. Wow, look at the view, it's so pretty. Are you ready? Here we go.
stone door in a trip to Ranger Falls was actually one of our very first videos, but at the time we weren't even talking to the camera. We was too shy to put ourselves in front of the camera.
Yeah, so it's more just scenes with music put to it. And now you can't shut him up.
Hey, if you'll just step out there on that rock right there, I'll get your photograph.
Our little footbridge going over to the overlook. And now we're gonna descend down into the stone door. Woo! That is beautiful. Oh, look.
So we have a Facebook page called Outdoor Adventures in Tennessee. It's all Tennessee stuff, and I try to post stuff daily. And somebody made a comment on my stone door photograph, and he showed me a picture of this heart that you can see in the rock formations, and he told me what it was. So I don't remember who it was, but thanks for sharing. It's a cool little
we found
little
it.
location.
And you have to be angled just right to see it, and a little bit of imagination.
Let me move out of the way. And, we had to climb all the way up here just to find that heart-shaped hole in the rock.
All right, we're leaving the stone door behind. We are headed down into the Gulf.
This is where the elevation change takes place.
Hey, you know, I have picked up a couple of outdoor challenges this year for mileage again, which this is gonna get me some mileage for the day, and Tennessee hikes with elevation. The challenge is to hike 29,032 feet in Tennessee elevation, which is equivalent to the Mount Everest. So I'm trying to get in all the elevation I can here in Tennessee. Well, it feels pretty straight down. We have to climb back up when we get back.
We've probably traveled a mile and a half, maybe 2 already.
From the top of the door?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying from the parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
And probably 1,000 feet of elevation change.
That's a lot.
Here's our sign to Ranger Falls.
Ranger Falls Trail, 1.1 miles. We've made it to Big Creek. Hopefully you can see it down there. And let's see if we can get through another view. Straight across, you see the water running down, but then straight up here is a lot of water running out of a cave. Pretty neat. I don't think Big Creek is looking very promising for me to be able to cross. We'll see when we get up here to the Ranger Falls Spur. I have a little fear of water, more fear of drowning than anything, because I love getting out in the kayak, but I also don't chance rushing water either. This is normally, for majority of the year, this is normally bone dry. We knew the risk we were taking after all the rain we've had. We knew there would be a chance we couldn't get across. It is pretty to see water flowing in it though. When we were here the first time, I think the sign was laid down on the ground maybe. It wasn't as pretty as that. And then you gotta follow after you find the spur trail sign, the blue blaze. You follow the little creek bed out here to the edge of Big Creek and see if you can cross it. Ooh, look at that big old house boulder. All right, this is where you normally would cross. There is no way. There's no way at this point anyway. Right there's your, let's get out of the sun a little bit. Your step out in the water. So right there is your blue blaze on the tree. So this is where you would normally go across. Ooh, 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 there's no way. We'd have to swim it. And if you'll look, here's the tree with the blue blaze. And you kind of have to go diagonal. And if I'm pointing in the right direction, there's a skinny tree just right over there. You can see the blue blaze on it. And you'll see the trail. You'll follow that trail up beside the little skinny tree there. I don't see him, but I know Scotty's headed on upstream, trying to find a crossable spot. But right there is the trail to Ranger Falls.
Well, that wraps up our adventure for the day. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to make it to Ranger Falls. It's just another quarter mile.
Yeah, it's not
on the
too
other,
much farther.
Yeah, just on the other side of the stream here. But you got to be able to cross the stream. However, we did see a couple kids that went downstream and they crossed a fallen tree to get to the other side, and I'm just not willing to do that.
And we did see another guy, a solo hiker. He went upstream and Scotty said, he's in the water. And the next thing we know, there's a little half-naked guy running down the other side of Big Creek. He had on shorts.
He did. He was hiking. He's gonna hike up the other side.
He went on. He
barefoot.
went on up to Ranger Falls. He's barefoot, no shirt, soaking wet shorts now. So it's beautiful. Oh my goodness, y'all, it's beautiful, but it's not worth all that.
Yeah, it's 40 degrees today, and I'm not gonna do that either. Savage Gulf is a beautiful state park, has a lot to offer, mostly hiking trails. So if you're ever in the area, you want to do some hiking, I highly suggest Savage Gulf State Park and the trip to Ranger Falls.
Ranger Falls, yeah, it's a tough hike, but if you want to challenge yourself, Ranger Falls is the one to do it on.
We have finally made it back to Ranger Falls. It's been 4 months, but we're going to take you to see it today.
as long as the water's not up too high.
So the river crossing is totally different today. We're gonna hopscotch around these rocks here behind me and make our way up through there to Ranger Falls. I think it's like another quarter mile.
We get to make it today. Yeah, this is the way I remember. Actually, I remember it more dry because I think we came in hot summer. Oh, that was close. Slick rock. We have made it to Ranger Falls. I see it up in the distance. It's flowing big. This is absolutely worth the work it takes to get down here. But you have to be prepared for this kind of hike because it is pretty rugged. So bring lots of water. This was one of our very first videos we did. We were trying to make a YouTube channel, get the YouTube channel started. Neither one of us, well, Scotty probably would have, but I did not want to be in videos yet. So it was almost just video and music getting back here. So this trip was a whole lot different for you. Woo, it's flowing big.
This is definitely one of the hardest waterfalls to reach here in Tennessee, especially when you factor in creek crossings. I think it's about a 4-mile hike just to get here, another 4 miles out, 8 miles round trip, and that is why we have it all to ourselves here on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. One amazing thing about this waterfall here is all this water just disappears into the ground somewhere. There's no telling how big the cavern is down below us where all this water flows through, and I have no idea where it comes out at. As you can see, there's a lot of debris that's been washed down into the cavern down there, and that is where all the water disappears to. We appreciate you watching the video to the end. It helps our little channel out a lot.
If you have any questions or comments about Ranger Falls, maybe we can help you in the comments below. We sure would appreciate a subscribe, and we'll take you along on the next adventure.